Greeting teachers, we are the time traveler. Today we are going to talk about chapter 3 and 4 of the principle of marketing. Our group is the time traveler, consists of 5 members. Me is Nguyễn Hồ Xuân Bách, I am the leader, and we have 4 teammates, Hà Chấn Huy, Tô Anh Bảo, Nguyễn Nam Khánh, and Ngô Anh. So we are going to start with chapter 3, and we are going to talk about the micro and macro environment, the demographic and economic environment, the natural and technological environment, political, social and cultural environments, and reacting to marketing environment. So to start everything, I'm going to talk about the micro and the macro. Micro environment is the actor or factor close to the company that affect its ability to serve its customer. Consists of the company, suppliers, marketing, intermediaries, customer market, competitor, and publics. Secondly, the macro environment is the larger social process or broader forces that affect the micro environment. These consist of demographic, economic, natural, technological, political, and cultural forces. So, in order to get in depth, we first understand the basic. So, the marketer must work in harmony with other company departments to create customer value and relationship. Supplies form an important link in the company overall network. In creating value for customer, marketer must find partner with other firms in the company value delivering network. Marketing intermediaries help promote, sell, and distribute product to find buyers. Competitor. In order to best a competitor, a marketer first need to gain strategic advantage against that competitor. And public, and a group that has an actual or potential interest that can affect an organization's ability to achieve its goal. And finally, customer are the most important factor in the company microenvironment. The aim of the entire ecosystem of the company is to serve the target customer and create strong relationship with them. Secondly is the microenvironment. Demographic changing in the demographic mean change in market and marketing strategies. Like we serve each age group of customer differently. We serve baby boomer very different from Gen Z. Economic changes can affect a lot into a company marketing strategy. For example, inflation. Natural. There are growing concern for the natural environment, so much so that it has spawned a movement called green movement, which increase customer interest in green products such as organic food, bioorganic biofuel, and electric cars, such as Tesla. Technological advance plays a very important role in reshaping the marketing strategies. For example, nowadays people are more easily to stay contact. So the aim of marketing is not just only a small group of people. It is now aiming at a community of people, of customer that can easily interact and spread the value. Political change and cultural change is also very important. Each different culture can affect different marketing strategy. You cannot apply the same marketing strategy for, let's say, USA and use it in Asia, for example, Vietnam. As you can see in the failure of fast food restaurant.
So moving on to the next part, let's talk about 2 conditions that affect a company's marketing decisions: demographic and economic environments. So what is demography? It is a study of human population in terms of size, density, location, age, gender, race, occupation, and other statistics. One of many aspects of demography is a structure of population. As you can see, firstly is baby boomers who are dealing with aging issues, but also intend to make themselves feel younger. This followed by Generation X, who are in 40s, prefers qualities to quantities. So when purchasing product, they will also focus on providing for their homes and families. Next is millennials, who are financial strapped shoppers. They usually buy nothing unless products are promoted as transparent, authentic, immediate, and versatile. And finally, Generation Z, where young shoppers, as their choice, their brands fulfill not only their go-to preferences, but also their extent of imagination. And generational marketing has other challenges. It may turn up one group just to appeal to the other groups, or may contains variation in one group, such as Gen Z. It could be split into kids, tweens, teens, respectively. There are also some other aspects, such as big geographic shifts in population, a better educated, more white-collar, more professional population, and increasing diversity. The second condition is economic environment. It could be defined by economic factors that affect consumer purchasing power and spending patterns. This could be explained by three concepts: consumer spending patterns, income distribution, as well as income levels, major economic variables such as income, cost of living, interest rates, and savings. And next, we will talk about natural and technological environments. In natural environments, there are three mega trends that which are happening. First, shortage of raw material leads to increases in product prices. Increased pollution do damage to the environment, so which leads to the third trends. Increased government intervention, which place ban on certain products because it is polluting the environment. And to to combat these three trends, some companies embrace environmental sustainability movement. This reduce carbon footprint by developing recyclable or biodegradable packaging. Some companies made environmental sustainability a part of their company's core value, such as Nike, who are known for their Move to Zero campaigns. Finally, I'm going to talk about technological environment. It could be defined by creating new technology, creating new products, and market opportunities. And one of many famous example is Grab, who uses technology to promote online shopping. And this will be the end of my presentation.
Thank you, Don Bao, for such an amazing presentation. So, to continue, we're going to talk about political, social, and cultural environments. Political and social environment are laws, agency, group of influence, or limit marketing action. There are changes in this environment, include increasing legislation regulating business, emphasis on ethic and socially responsible action. Business legislation enact. First is to protect the company from each other. Second is to protect customer from unfair business practices. Third is to protect the interests of societies against unrestrained business behavior. Second are the emphasis on ethic and socially responsible action. Socially responsible behavior is to protect the long-run interests of the customer. There's not many customers that are interested in a company that not socially responsible for their action. Second, cost-related marketing. In order to exercise their social responsibility and build more positive image. A lot of companies are now starting to link themselves to worldwide causes, and that which affects a lot in people's life, like global warming, deforestation, and wildfire. Cultural environment. are institutions and forces that affect a society's value, perception, preferences, and behavior. There are changes in the environment too. Trends toward technology enable communication, lessening trust of institutions, increasing patriotism, greater appreciation for nature, changing spiritualism, searching for meaningful and enduring value. The persistence of cultural values. People in a given society hold many beliefs and values. The core beliefs and values have a high degree of persistence. Core beliefs and values are passed from parent to children and are reinforced by school, business, regulation, institution, and government, religious institution, and government. But that core beliefs are strong, but secondary beliefs and values are more open to changes, such as believing in marriage is the core, and believing that people should get married in life is the secondary belief.
Many companies view the marketing environment as an uncontrollable element and do not try to change it. They passively accept the marketing environment and will not try to change it at all. They prefer analyzing environmental forces and design the strategies that will help the company avoid the threats and take advantage of the opportunities that the environment provides. On the other hand, they are proactive ones. They take a proactive stance toward the marketing environment, rather than assuming that their strategies are limited by the current environment. These firms develop strategies to change the environment even more, rather than simply watching and reacting to environmental events. Proactive firms take aggressive actions to affect the public and forces in their marketing environment. They are called proactive companies, those that aggressively create strategies to change the environment. For the second half of the presentation, we will move on to Chapter 4. In this chapter, we will learn about the marketing information and customer insights, assessing information needs and developing data, marketing research, analyzing and using marketing information. Lastly, other marketing information consideration.
Now I'm going to present the marketing information and customer insights. First, customer insights come from marketing information, and customers themselves are now generating tons of marketing information through smartphones, PC, and their tablet. And too much information makes it hard for the managers to collect the marketing information. So that leads to the concept of big data. The huge and complex data sets by today's sophisticated generation, collection, storage, and technologies. So now managers don't need more information, they need better information in order to determine the right customer insights. The second point is managing marketing information, designing effective marketing information system that give managers the right information. And most companies nowadays create a system called Marketing Information System (MIS) in order to access information needs, develop the needed information, and help decision makers use the information to generate and validate actionable customer and market insights. Moving on to the next stage, assessing information needs, is to balance the information users would like to have against what they really need and what is feasible to offer. The IMS must monitor the marketing environment to provide decision makers with information and insights that they should have to make key marketing decisions. The next point is developing marketing information, and the process is shown in the pictures. There are three key elements. First is the internal databases. There are collections of consumer and market information obtained from data sources within the company network, and is hoped to provide powerful consumer insights and competitive advantage. The second element is marketing intelligence, is the systematic monitoring, collections, and analysis of publicly available information about consumers, competitors, and developments in the marketplace. Marketing intelligence can improve strategic decision making by understanding the consumer environment, assessing and tracking competitors' actions, and providing early warnings of opportunities and threats. The third element, marketing research, will be shown in the video later.
So let me present marketing research. So what is marketing research? Basically, marketing research is the systematic design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data relevant to a specific marketing situation facing an organization. And to make you clear, there are 4 steps in a marketing research process. So the first one is defining the problem and research objectives. The second one is developing the research for collecting information. The third one is implementing the research, collecting and analyzing the data. And the fourth, also the last one, is interpreting and report the findings. So after 4 steps mentioned, so do you know which one is the most important step in this process? There you go. So the first one definitely is the most important step in this marketing research process for an organization. Why? Let's get through it. So why is it the hardest step? Why is it the most important step? So because the manager may exactly know that something is wrong without knowing the specific causes. So now we move on. Research data collection method. There are 4 methods. We see mail, telephone, personal interview, and online. And of course, this method has some pros and cons for an organization. Yeah. As well as the primary data collection method. There are 3 methods. We see observational, survey, and experimental. Nothing's perfect. This method has some drawbacks and benefits as well. So, moving on, analyzing and using marketing information. We see there are 3 statements: customer relationship management, big data, and marketing analytics, distributing and using marketing information, right? So how about customer relationship management? So it involves managing detailed information about individual customers and then carefully managing customer touch points to maximize customer loyalty. How about this one? Some, customer relationship management touch points. I can show you, I'll take example. Customer purchases, web and social media sites, and satisfaction surveys that we could know the customers' touch points. And about distributing and using, in terms of distributing and using marketing information, information distribution involves making information available in a timely, user-friendly way. intranet and extranet specifically.
For the final part, we will look at some alternative marketing information consideration. Small businesses and non-profit organizations also need a lot of data and information. They can, with low budget, they can use secondary experiments, observation, and survey. International marketing research. They are due to the high diversity of the of marketing information. They need to find a way to gather up data, and it is done so by international research. Lastly, public policy and ethics in marketing research. People need to be responsible about their research, so they need to consider a lot of public policy and ethics throughout, or else there would be a lot of misjudged and misuse in some case. So this is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.